dream. And if it is, my heart believes that you are mine, and this is real.
You know how many times I tried to sing that song, but let the man do it himself. The Aretha Franklin Amphitheater is turning things up next month with Evelyn Champagne King and Detroit's own Keith Washington taking the stage. Everything from disco classics, 90s R&B hits, timeless vibe. And Keith joins us live this morning to talk about that soulful night. First things first, welcome home, Keith Washington, back to Detroit. Keith, how are you?
I'm good, man. Man, it's glad. I'm good to see you, man. How you been?
I've been good. I've been good. We played ball a couple times. We had some fun. My man, always good to see you.
Yeah. Now, I always want to ask you this question. Were you living in L.A. the time we was playing ball at the YMCA?
Yeah, I was. I was living in L.A. for a couple years back then, so I was back there playing ball. You got some skills, man. You still playing?
I still play, man. I still play. I get out there. You know, I got to keep it together, man. Keep it together. You know, I haven't retired yet, so I got to keep it together, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. But let's talk about this. What is it like to come back home and you play? Do people hit you up for tickets? You got to call the family. But how does it happen when you come back to Detroit?
I once heard that me and Stevie Wonder had the largest family. Every time there was a concert, everybody wanted tickets with it. But yeah, you get that. You get that. I mean, you know, and it's cool. You know, you can't provide for everyone because, as we both know, they give you a certain amount of tickets.
Yeah,
but
man.
At the same time, I love coming home. The last time I was at Shane Park, me and Shantae Moore, which was like my sister, we did a performance there, and it was great. And I'm back with another female. I mean, they're always matching me up with females, and that's cool. It's real cool. I appreciate it. I love them, and it's beautiful. I never performed with Evelyn. I look forward to her performance as well.
Yeah, yes, indeed. When you performed the song "Kissing You," did you ever think it'd have the kind of staying power that it has? Because people love that song to this day.
You know, as an artist, and I can speak for myself and other artists. You know, you just sling it, man, and hope for the best. And at the time, things was not like they are today with the technology.
Yeah,
so you rely on the labels and so on and so forth. But I like the song, and I told the story many times. That song was not written for me. I actually wrote that song for Anita Baker. I was planning to deliver this to Anita. Of course, I would have made some changes, but a record executive heard it on one of my tapes. I tried to go past that song to play another song, and they actually stopped on that. And he liked it and said, "No, that's your record if you don't mind me saying so." And I'm glad I kept it. Of course, Anita went on to be the superstar that she is, but I was proud to write something like that. You never know, though, man. You know, there's been great records that haven't had no success, and I personally thought they were good, you know?
Yeah. It's amazing how things come together, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's done a lot. I appreciate it. We're currently now working on a new record, and I'm dipping into a lot of acting. I just did a show called Mind Your Business just about a week ago, just aired the other day. So I'm dipping into a lot of stuff, man, staying consistent and staying, you know, busy. You know, doing what I love to do.
That's exciting, engaging, still doing multiple projects. Go all the way back for us a minute. This is Detroit, so maybe talk about what elementary school, give us some maybe high school, any shout-outs.
You know, shout out to a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, man. And y'all probably know, I'm pretty sure y'all do, Miss Reese. She does hair and so on and so forth. She's been a real big fan of mine, always calling me up, encouraging me, and I appreciate that. And my family, my Uncle Gino, my cousin Johnny Washington, that's doing big things in the city as well as my Uncle Gino. But my upbringing, Detroit, you know, we were this type of family because there were 6 of us, and during that time, we moved around a lot, man. We moved around a lot, stayed with family. You know, and all this time doing this, I remember telling my mother one day in the restaurant, I must have been about 6 years old. She was working for my aunt that owned the restaurant in Detroit. And I saw her working so hard. She sat down with me, and we was talking. I said, "Mom, one day I'm going to be able to take care of you." One day, and she laughed at me, but it was like a flirty laugh, like she probably almost was about to cry. But I was like, one day, you don't have to do this. And thank God, you know, that all things, you know, came about, man. I was able to do these things unfortunately, her demise. But I did some great things in my life while she was alive. I know she appreciated all of my sisters. But I went to a school called Cleveland.
Okay.
You know, that was by Coney Gardens, right on the Midwest, the Northwest.
Yeah.
Cleveland Junior High School. I went to Osborne. They bused me to Osborne. I was born here before I got bused.
There it is. There it is. All right, Keith, man.
You know what? I know a lot of people, man. I tell you what.
I
met a lot of people in my walk of life, and it's been good.
Right.
But on the other side of this, man, I could say that all that meeting people, moving around, has made me who I am and built character in me.
Good,
you know
man.
What I mean?
Good, yeah.
I'm able to deal with all types of people, man, in my life, you know?
All right, Keith, we appreciate you here in Detroit, man. Can't wait for you to come next month. We're out of time today, but always a pleasure, my friend.
Don't forget that gym shot.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. I'll see you then, man.
All right, then.
Love Detroit.
Appreciate you, Keith Washington. For tickets to his July 30th show, head to thearetha.com. We'll be right back.